Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3-ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
Now here's Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Ayton against Doncic. Shot clock at 4, and Ayton with the nice bucket inside.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Doncic looking it over. Hardaway for 3. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway is screen on Crowder. The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket, all Doncic needs is a sliver.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Paul. Kicks it to Booker. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Ayton.
And Powell is a really reliable defender. I mean, he's excellent using his length and his quickness to throw shooters off.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Booker outside. Doncic against Paul. Booker the pass to Ayton. Powell pulls it in.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset when Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
Paul passes to Bridges. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Doncic. He has 5.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever
That's his
he's
first
played.
personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Paul kicks to Crowder. Suns moving the ball around.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
First team
That's
foul.
his first foul. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Crowder with the steal. Booker with no one around. No good. That would have tied it. Mavericks leading by 3. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standing.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Suns
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges.
That's his first personal
That's his
foul.
first foul.
Second team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
On the wing, Bridges. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. Has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by the Suns.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Doncic against Bridges. The pass to Porzingis. In the corner, Powell with it. Here's Hardaway. Inside, Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Finney-Smith. 5 to shoot. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bridges dishes to Crowder. Booker outside. Hardaway with the steal. Bridges with the steal. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Here's Doncic. That's tipped. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And so here is Dallas. 1 second left. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Panthers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Finney-Smith. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Doncic. Connects with the leaner.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
Paul passes to Booker. Jacks up a 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Doncic finds Porzingis. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Shakes him. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
Now here's Paul for 3. Bridges. All against Doncic. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Paul.
Chris Paul's a player who's more physical than he appears, and he looks for contact. He's become very good at finishing off bumps.
Hardaway against Booker. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience. Something massive. A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. 3-point lead. Hardaway is screen on Bridges. Doncic with it. Bridges covering. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Porzingis looking it over. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Crowder. They get it back. Out to Doncic. Ayton against Hardaway. Powell, the pass to Porzingis. And the baseline jumper, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Paul dishes to Crowder. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Pass to Hardaway. Fires it up. It's tipped. No good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. The drive by Paul. Ayton wide open. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Dallas leading by 3. Driving the lane. Powell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, you gotta love seeing Powell attack. I mean, an agile big guy who gets it to the cup in a hurry.
This is it to Bridges. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
A nice shot by Booker.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Now the pass to Powell. Here's Finney-Smith. Now the dish to Hardaway. Lets it go with the 3. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Suns trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Ayton stays with it.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 13. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Ayton finds Bridges. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Paul for 3. Doncic with the steal. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. The shot by Powell, no good. The Suns have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And Paul gets it to go in.
You know, going back to his rookie season in 2006, Paul shot under 30% from deep. It's amazing how much he's improved that part of his game.
Here's Doncic. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Cuts off the pass. And a close game so far to the first 2 quarters. All right, David, thank you.
The Mavericks, 20.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Found out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Kleber in at the power forward position. And it's Shamet missing.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
The Mavericks trailing. And Cauley-Stein has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by McGee. To the paint. It's deflected. Stolen by Bullock. And here we go. Pass to Kleber. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Runs in the pass to Cauley-Stein. Clock at 6. Driving to the basket. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Brunson. Now here's Cauley-Stein. Bullock with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The shot by Cauley-Stein, no good. And the 7-footer Willie Cauley-Stein. Tremendous athleticism, Clark.
Yeah, he's always been a real impact player defensively, Kevin. Offense has been where he struggled.
Now here's Payne. Feeds to McGee. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cauley-Stein. And it's the Suns with the ball. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Johnson for 3. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Maverick shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. To the inside. Here's Kleber. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Suns have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Saric finds Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now here's Brown. Now here's Brunson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Suns leading by 4. Payne looking around. And Saric kicks to Payne.
And after getting off to such a good start offensively in that first half, haven't been quite as efficient here in the second.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And here's Brunson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Brown outside. Brunson with it. Looking on Payne. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bullock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Shamet. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now here's Brunson. Payne covering.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Shamet on the wing and taken away by Brown. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here's Bullock. And nearly swatted away by Johnson. Still getting a piece of it.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Brown with it. He's covered by Shamet. Now, Brunson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shamet, the pass to Johnson. Out to Saric. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. McGee dishes to Saric. Pass to Payne. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Brown. Tipped away. It's stolen by Johnson. To the left wing. McGee, the pass to Saric. Takes a 3. Bullock with the rebound. Here's Brunson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big time.
And we've reached the end of the third. Suns ahead, leading by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Thanks so much, David. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Doncic, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Driving in, Powell with the steal. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Mavericks ball.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Doncic with it. Bridges covering. The shot by Powell, no good. Suns leading by 4. Bridges gets to Ayton. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. It's picked off. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Porzingis passes to Finney-Smith. Over Paul. And here is Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
All that size and length there. When Porzingis is using his body like this, I mean, it forces the defense to be aggressive. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Paul passes to Bridges. Off target with his 3.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Tries the spin move. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Unflappable under pressure. You see why they give it to Hardaway Jr. because he knows how to rise to the occasion.
Bridges outside. Here's the pass to Booker. Launches it. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Suns lead by 3.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Spins. Out to Hardaway. There's the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes. Booker just off the vert.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Doncic. Booker with it. Hardaway picks him up. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And with a good feel for the game, Booker sensed the right time to go for that steal.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They trail by 7. Doncic against Bridges. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. It's tipped, and so it looks like the Suns will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The 3. The shot misses. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Hardaway finds Powell. Crowder with the steal. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Porzingis with a screen on Booker. 6 to shoot. Off the run, and the dunk by Porzingis.
You know what makes Porzingis a nightmare matchup, guys, is his size, skill, and agility.
Hardaway against Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Dishes it to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And the Suns lead by 9.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Drives to the hoop. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Pass to Booker. Bridges outside. Out to the right wing. Paul for 3. No good there. Doncic fires from way outside. Offline.
That's the game, folks.
So the Suns win it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have...
and two of the more efficient offenses in the league. Brent, there are different ways to get it done.
That's what makes this matchup so compelling tonight, BA. Scary offensive talent on the floor. And when these guys get hot, I don't care what you're calling defensively, there's no stopping them.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3, small forward.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Fires the 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
No hesitation from Jokic. The D had no chance really to set up.
Bridges outside. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Murray. Over Paul. Murray, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Bridges. He has 6. Shot clock at 6. Booker attacking. Here's Ayton. Outside for Booker. And there's Ayton on the assist from Booker.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Murray against Paul. Murray, no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. It's Bridges on the wing. Paul passes to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Crowder inside. Gordon's on him. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Paul against Murray. They need this. Over to the wing. And here's Jokic outside. Porter the pass to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
The assist.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Booker can't get it to go.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
Murray's shot is good.
Well, he's got a confident shot going right now as Jamal's stepping into that 3 ball.
In the first 2 minutes.
Paul against Murray. Bridges outside to the wing on the left. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Booker. Now here's Ayton, covered by Jokic. Paul drives in. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Denver has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Paul against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. And here's Gordon from behind the arc. Hauled in by Paul. Ayton against Murray. Outside Paul. On the wing, Crowder. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. And Ayton pulls it down. It's Bridges on the wing. Here's Crowder. Denver grabs the miss.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Now, sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Murray against Paul for 3. Bridges. He can't hit that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Barton attacking. And a strong finish with two hands.
Man, once you see Barton pick up some speed, he can be downright scary going towards the rim. Good luck trying to slow that down.
Booker against Barton. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Murray from outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. The Suns on.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Panthers.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
On the court for Denver, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Barton. They kick it out to Murray. Shoots over Paul. Murray, no good. The Suns leading. It's Booker on the wing. Barton with a steal. Crowder with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Ayton. Barton pulls it in. And the Nuggets shooting a nice 50% for the game. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. Now Murray. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Ayton, no good. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Murray against Paul. Outside for Porter. Back to Murray. And they double up Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Murray's got 7.
Now, there's a feeling sometimes, even at 6'3", when Murray gets to the interior, he plays a bit bigger.
Paul for 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
It's a one-on-one situation. Good chance here for Booker. Baseline jumper right on the money. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
Such a capable scorer from the mid-range. He just knows how to make that work for him.
To the middle. And the dunk by Jokic.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Paul. Ayton passes to Bridges. Crowder outside. Pass to Paul.
2 minutes.
Back to Crowder.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Driving inside. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Back to Paul. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Gordon. They kick it out to Murray. Second chance shot. And that one's long.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And Paul gets it to go.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Booker against Barton. Pass to Porter. Takes the 3. No good there. The Suns go the other way with it. In transition, here come the Suns. And Ayton with the stuff.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Denver has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now here's Jokic. Back to Murray. The Nuggets need to get one up. Crowder with a steal. Pass to Ayton. The 3 is up. Paul shot is off. He got it off in time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 9-point cushion at the... And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. Great performance by DeAndre Ayton.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Dario Saric is out there with JaVale McGee. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Campaign. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
First team foul. Substitution for your Suns.
Murray against Paul. Murray passes to Jokic. Over Ayton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Just have to stay down on any kind of pump fake. Once Jokic got him up in the air, he had him. The last few years, Jokic has led the league in touches, which is amazing, talking about a center in a guard and wing-driven league to be able to do that.
Three-pointer, Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Now here's Morris. Pass to Green. The kick out to Morris. Jokic with it. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. And Jokic has been posting prime Russell Westbrook numbers with staggering efficiency here, Brent.
Well, it's incredible just the patience he plays with and then the decision-making that he has, waiting for the right cut, delivering the ball on time and on target.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And a switch here also for Denver. Najee's checked in. Now here's Johnson. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Pass to McGee. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Payne. Over Morris. Offensive rebound. McGee's shot is off. Denver has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. From downtown. The shot by Najee, no good.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
From the low block. Second shot opportunity. Knocked away. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
Saric, the pass to Payne. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Payne. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Jokic finds Gordon. The Suns clear it. To the inside. And then Porter with the dunk.
Porter showing just great body control that time, taking the hit, but he keeps his eyes on the rim. That helps him score and finish.
To the paint. Here's McGee. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Suns lead by 12.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Substitution for your Suns.
Here's Paul. 7 points in the game. Outside for Booker. And here's Crowder from the arc. Denver grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining.
Martin's got 5 rebounds in the game. Paul with a steal. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Murray. Tipped.
Always in position to make a play at either end. Chris Paul teed that one up nicely.
In transition, here they come.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Pass to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Bridges has got 12 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Barton, the pass to Murray. 1:10 left in the third. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. And so here is Denver. It's a 13-point game. Morris. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The Suns have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Morris against Payne. Pass to McGee. Here's Payne. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing, right side. And here's Saric for 3. Unable to get that one. And Denver the other way now. And there's the drive. Here's Dozier. Here's Najee. No good on the 3. Phoenix has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. It's stolen by Green. And they're on the run. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum. Stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
Pass to Shaman. Back to Payne. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup. And the Suns lead by 11.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Suns ahead. There.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Dancers.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Denver. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point. Now here's Murray. Just 2 to shoot. Scores off the spin.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Outside for Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges, right side. And the 3 off target. The Nuggets trail. Right side Murray. And he's going for the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
Murray draws so much attention as an offensive player. Just calmly drops it off to the roller.
Bridges, left side. Pass to Crowder. Back to Bridges. The 3 is up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
And it's pretty crowded in there for Crowder. He gets to the line.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
They keep piling on the assist, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Now here's Porter. Shot on the wing.
Mikal Bridges is a prototypical 3-and-D guy, affecting the game defensively now.
For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The first free throw is good. Plenty of reasons for the team to be excited about Porter, Brett, starting with his jumper.
So enticing to see a guy that size, BA, shoot with that kind of fluidity, especially from deep. So he's not just a gunner. He's starting to get his points in the flow of the game. That's dangerous.
Paul can't get it to go.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
By himself. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Provide some D. It'll lead the points. That came at the hands of Jay Crowder.
Outside Murray. The ball's knocked loose. Jokic with it, and it's Paul picking him up.
Well, when it comes to creative passing, Jokic is probably at the top of the list in the NBA.
Barton against Booker. Pass to Bridges. 3-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Bridges has got 9 points now in the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now here's Crowder. Bridges outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Crowder outside. Crowder a screen on Barton. Booker for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Paul. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Pass to Ayton. With the drive. Outside for Booker. Barton with a steal. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Jokic with a screen on Paul. Murray passes to Jokic. That shot, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Suns.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Mikal Bridges.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
And so here's Phoenix. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. 4 on the clock. Here's Paul. That shot off. Now Denver takes it the other way. Paul with a steal. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Six to shoot. From deep three-point range.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little
Well, Doris, when we think of these teams, we think offense. What kind of game do you anticipate this being?
This is going to be a lot of fun because you've got highly skilled offensive players on both sides. Neither team will take a possession off. Thirsty scores. It's going to be punch, counter punch all night long.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Paul, no one around him. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, you can't hesitate if you want to succeed in catch-and-shoot situations. Chris Paul, such a quick thinker.
Mitchell outside. Misses off the right iron.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. He's worried about the explosiveness of Donovan Mitchell. Coach said Mitchell is too fast for bigger players to guard, and he overwhelms smaller players with his strength. So that means you're going to have to send more players at him whenever it's possible. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Ayton following the 3-pointer by Utah. Here's Booker. Gobert with the block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
And that one drops.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
For 3, Bridges. Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the way.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Conley with the 3, and Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Gobert the pass to O'Neal. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Booker with it. Now defended by Mitchell. The shot's good from Paul.
And this is such a sharp weapon for Chris Paul, right? Most times you just assume he's going to knock that 3 ball down.
And there's the feed to Bogdanovic. Crowder with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. He can't hit that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way to the wing right side. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. Got a piece of it. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Conley's shot is off. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. It's a 3-point game. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Booker with no one around. They get it again. Gobert with the block. Conley with it. Now guarded by Booker. Bogdanovic wide open. Crowder with the steal. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Bogdanovic sets the pick for Mitchell. The dish to Bogdanovic. Over to the wing. 5 on the clock. Gobert the screen. And Utah again with the bucket.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick and roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Launches a 3. Devin Booker, and that's good.
They don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Conley. On deep. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Tries again. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's his first personal
There's
foul.
a tenacity to Donovan Mitchell. Even with physical defense, this guy just finds a way to convert.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell,
his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Bridges, right side. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Paul passes to Bridges. Buries it from three-point range.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Well, it's the dogged defense from Crowder. This guy's not going to back away from anybody.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Phoenix ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
Mike Conley is an active, alert defender. Boy, he is known to pick a pocket or two.
Now Paul. He has 6. Bridges outside. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Ball looking over the floor. In the corner, it's Bridges. Claims the three-pointer. Bridges got 6.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Mitchell against Paul. Now, here's Mitchell. T right on him. 13 feet away. Pass to Gobert. To the middle, and stolen by Ayton. Passes it to Crowder. And Crowder brings it in.
Boy, I love the strong finish from Jay Crowder. He doesn't settle on the layup, demonstrates his impressive vertical.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game. Offensive stats and records always draw more attention, Doris, but the defensive skill level in the NBA right now is also incredibly high.
It is, Kevin. We talk about basketball IQ, and so often we're referencing the offensive end of the floor, how to manipulate pick and roll, how to read and react in some motion offenses. I think high-caliber, smart defensive players impact winning as much as anybody. Do you have game plan discipline? Do you know what your philosophy is? Do you understand the personnel on the opposite side? That takes work and it takes commitment, and I have great admiration for those guys.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert emphatically finishes that one. Nicely done.
Suns leading by 5. Ball outside. Outside Crowder.
2 minutes.
Bridges for 3. No good. And Utah the other way now. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
Paul passes to Booker. The kick out to Crowder. Shot clock at 5. From downtown, the rebound by the Jazz.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Bogdanovic. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Bridges outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bridges got 12 in the game.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Paul against Mitchell. Crowder with the steal. Here's Ayton, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Crowder dishes to Ayton. They grab their own miss. Bridges passes to Ayton. They shoot again. He takes it up and lays it in. Ayton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
How about the power from DeAndre Ayton on that finish right through the contact.
And Gobert hits to Conley. Crowder with the steal.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Paul goes in. The layup missed.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he's surprised himself with the miss.
And so it's the Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
The Jazz, 24.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovic out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Shot clock at 2. The shot by Johnson, no good. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Oni passes to Gay. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And like watching Gay get aggressive with the defense, making them whack him there on the way up.
Rudy Gay hits them both. Phoenix leading by 5. And here's Payne. The pass to Saric. Here's Payne. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Suns shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Clarkson with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively. Right side inside. Pass to Oni. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside. Oni's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Payne passes to Saric and slam dunk by Saric.
Well, because of his size and skill combination, Dario Saric in pick and roll is so dangerous.
Feeds to Whiteside. Jazz passing it around. Ingles up top. It's guarded by Johnson. It's stolen by Saric. For the finish, and then Johnson with the jam.
Well, that's the strong defensive play by Dario Saric, making that basket possible. How alert to get his hands on the ball and start the break.
Here's Whiteside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Whiteside's got his first points of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Payne looking around. Saric with it. He takes it in. McGee. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Shamet with it. He's against Gay. Johnson dishes to Sharge. Kicks to Payne. Sharge trying to break free. That's good from Payne on the assist by Sharge. Payne's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns. Clarkson up top. He's covered by Shamet. Gay left side.
2 minutes.
Clarkson on the wing. Back to Gay. That one no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Payne passes to McGee. Back to Payne. A 3. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Jazz trail by 8. Here's Gay. And then Gay with the dunk.
And Gay is smooth there on the dribble. Excels at slashing through the defense with those tight handles.
Now here's Payne. 3-pointer. The shot by Sharge. No good. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz scores. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Gay in the corner, and stolen by Payne. Here's McGee. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Hassan Whiteside. This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Takes it inside, and the jam by Whiteside.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
There's 25 seconds left in the third. Shamet the pass to McGee. Just 5 to shoot. Shamet with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Paul with the steal. Ayton finds Bridges. Paul outside. Here's Ayton. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Phoenix ahead by 9.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Who's out there for Phoenix?
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Conley for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Back to Crowder. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Can't connect from 14 feet out. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Over Ayton. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal.
Well, you think about Rudy Gobert, a multi-time winner of the Defensive Player of the Year. This guy owns the paint, and he is a force to be reckoned with. Phoenix
leading by 10. Ball outside. Bridges for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Mitchell driving inside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his second personal
Well, the
foul.
dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position. He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Crowder kicks to Bridges. That's a 2 from Paul. Phoenix no good that time either. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Bogdanovich dishes to Gobert. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Back to Paul. Crowder inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Paul for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive defense?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here. And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And it's Mitchell missing.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
2 minutes remaining.
Bridges finds Paul inside. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Jazz trail by 9. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Bogdanovich. Another miss by Utah.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Ayton kicks to Paul. Bridges outside. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Gobert. Pass break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Bogdanovich. Got a hand on it.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Pass break. Here come the Jazz. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Paul outside. This one for 3. The shot off that time. So Utah will take it the other way.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Fires from deep. Conley grabs the miss. On offense, here are the Jazz. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's O'Neal. Good work defensively by Crowder. And it's the Suns with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead early. Now Booker. With the drive and the dunk by Booker.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Off on that one. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage, and they're
You look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Doncic with it. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic, and here's Finney-Smith. And he throws it down with one hand.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Paul into the lane. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Doncic outside. Pass to Hardaway. Let's go with a three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early. And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Now here's Paul. Back to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton with a screen. Bridges passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
Man, that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game. And look at those moves in the post and the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim.
Left his man lunging and reaching for him. That was something else right there.
Crowder with a steal. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Outside Paul. 4-3. And the Suns get it back. Bridges finds Ayton. Crowder goes in. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. And so it's Dallas with it. It's a three-point game. Doncic outside. It's Powell on the wing. Down low. Porzingis. Hey, it's Porzingis slamming it home.
Boy, a creative finisher who throws it down with ease at 7-3. Put the ball in Porzingis' hands, and he'll occasionally wow you.
Now here's Paul. Fires the three. Booker can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Powell with it. Now guarded by Booker. Hardaway on the wing. Tipped away. Stolen by Bridges. Paul passes to Crowder. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Now Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss. The way they're knocking these shots down, boy, everything's pure.
Three-pointer, Bridges. No good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Paul into the lane. Tries again. They get it back. Ayton passes to Paul. And Booker puts up a deep three. Inside. Powell with a steal. Doncic with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. For three, Hardaway. They get it back. Kicks it to Doncic. Fires for three. Not going to go that time.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Paul for three. For three, Booker. Crowder, the pass to Booker. And here's Ayton. He's marked by Finney-Smith. From the paint. That's good from Ayton. On the assist by Booker. Ayton's got 6 points. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Powell with it. Shot clock at 5. Back to Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Paul passes to Booker. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And it's tied up with that one.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Brooks developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
It's a tie game in Dallas. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case? No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. From deep, here's Doncic. Here's Hardaway. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
Nah, you know, BA, I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Now here's Bridges. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Stolen by Ayton. Outside Booker. Back to Ayton. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Porzingis. And now the Mavs on the run. For 3, Hardaway. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker for 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Doncic against Bridges. Pass to Finney Smith. Now Doncic. 5 to shoot. Out to Powell. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Finney Smith's shot is off. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Hardaway against Booker. Here's Ayton. Puts it up from 15. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Fires the 3, and the three-pointer goes. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
Pass to Booker. Puts up a 3. Crowder inside. Working on Porzingis. Ayton from the corner. Goes back up. Can't hit that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Porzingis. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Porzingis has got his second basket of the game.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
Here's Paul. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 1.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Doncic. Launches it. Porzingis, high post. He's against Ayton. From deep, here's Doncic. Hauled in by Paul.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, And that's bad news for the rest of the league.
A minute 22 left in the first half of this one. Now here's Bridges. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Clock at 4. Paul passes to Ayton. Shoots over Powell.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
Outside Finney-Smith. Into the lane. And he dunks it down.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
Crowder outside. Outside Paul. From outside, off the mark. The Mavericks leading. Outside Finney-Smith. Porzingis against Paul. Doncic outside. Launches a 3. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. For 3, Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And the Suns lead by 2.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Doncic left side. Outside Hardaway. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Suns. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And so in the game for the Suns, Johnson is out there with Dario Saric. Then there's JaVale McGee, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the point. Ooh, McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Here's Shamet. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Here's Brunson. An easy 2 on the layup. Brunson's got his first basket of the night.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
Pass to Shamet. And there's the drive. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got his first basket.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Brunson against Payne. Brown inside. Now here's Cauley-Stein. And the basket is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Brunson against Payne. Pass to Bullock. And here's Cauley-Stein. Brown with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Bullock's shot is off.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here's Saric. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And it's Brown off the drive. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And both free throws good for Brown. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Brunson against Payne. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
The Suns trailing. Here's Payne. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Second chance effort. The kick out to Johnson. Takes a three. Gets the three to fall.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Brunson against Payne. Pass to Bullock. Back to Brown. Here's Brunson, defended by Payne. 5 on the clock. Brunson passes to Kleber. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action. Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player, though. Great IQ, hard work has paid off.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Oh, McGee with the block.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Cauley Stein. And the jam by Cauley Stein.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Saric against Kleber. Saric goes in. Oh, Cauley Stein with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Mavericks on D. They lead by 4. Paul for 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. From deep, here's Doncic. And the Mavericks, another 3.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
Ball passes to Booker. Driving in. And Booker with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. And we've reached the end of the third. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 7. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Connects from downtown.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
3-pointer, Bridges. The Mavericks pull it in.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Powell right side. Back to Doncic. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. Booker for 3. Suns keep it alive. Another shot. And good from DeAndre Ayton. Sweet move.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Bridges against Doncic. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another miss by Doncic.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
On the wing, Crowder. Outside Booker. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
The kick out to Paul. And a miss there on the triple. For Dallas, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Doncic launches from deep. No good on the quick three.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. And no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Booker with it. Outside Paul. Ayton, a screen on Doncic. Paul passes to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. From deep. Drains the triple. And now just a 5-point Maverick lead.
You know, Paul loves to operate in the lane, and he's extremely good at it, but he also understands the value of stretching the defense.
Left side, Porzingis. 1:46 left in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Crowder finds Ayton. With the drive. Puts the move on. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
Yeah, gets the ball on the way down. What a call that could turn out to be.
There's a minute 26 left to play in the fourth quarter. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Crowder. And Doncic hammers it home.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Paul against Doncic. Right side, Paul. For 3, Bridges. Now pulls it in.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Goes up on the wing. Crowder with a steal. In transition. Here come the Suns. Booker for 3. Mavericks with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Pass to Porzingis. Doncic on the wing. Booker defending. And Doncic with the jam.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Here's Doncic. And so the Mavericks take the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Grant Hill.
moment. So the Nuggets win the tip. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that 3-ball, Kevin.
That one falls.
Don't see that much from Crowder off the bounce and attacking to make the score.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. This is to Porter. Back to Jokic. Outside for Murray. Connects from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 3-point game. Here he goes. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him. And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
Now here's Porter. Now the pass to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter with it. Bridges covering. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's the 3. That one doesn't go. Now Denver takes it the other way. And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Now Crowder, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. The drive by Paul. Ayton kicks to Booker. Ayton, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Murray finds Barton. Here's Jokic. Over Ayton. Jokic, no good.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Murray against Paul. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic using all 7 feet there. Good effort by the center.
Bridges against Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges misses. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Jokic on an alley-oop. Sweet.
Paul passes to Bridges. And the 3 off target. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Mike Malone gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. The feeling is that the game has slowed down some for DeAndre Ayton, which means he's making quicker and better decisions. Coach said last year you could cross him up at times, and that helped contain his production. But this year's a different story. Ayton's taken those big strides mentally that all great players seem to do. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
Murray looking around. Gordon finds Jokic. Shoots over Crowder. Jokic, no good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Crowder dishes the ball. Back to Crowder. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Murray kicks to Gordon. Jokic against Ayton. On the wing, Gordon pulls up. Paul grabs the board. Right side, Crowder. In the corner, it's Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Phoenix ahead.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
For 3, Murray. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Plays it up and banks it in. Crowder's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Murray against Paul. Murray left side. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And stolen by Booker. Bridges, no one around him. Good on the triple.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. And there's Bridges on the assist from Crowder. Bridges has got 6 here in this quarter.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as their shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Murray against Paul. Now here's Murray. Not a lot of room.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. Passes it to Booker. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. Floats it up for Jokic. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. He's off on that one, and it's Denver the other way. To the paint. And there's another turnover by the Nuggets. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. And here are the Suns now. They've got a 10-0 run going. Paul kicks to Bridges. Looking for Crowder. He gets it there. Ayton. Crowder, the pass to Ayton.
2 minutes
For 3, Bridges. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
Ayton wide open. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 19.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Barton, no luck. And stolen by Barton. And Barton throws it down.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Phoenix.
Murray against Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Suns moving the ball around. Puts it up from 12. And he overshot that one, missing.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And finished off by Porter.
And taking no prisoners as Porter gets up to the rim.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Bridges. Porter with the steal. Here's Murray into the lane. That one good for 2. Murray's got 5 points so far.
That's as sweet as you're going to get it. Fluid motion, great lift, rolls right off the fingertips.
Ball right side. Here's Ayton.
Nice job on the contest from Barton there. Closing the open look at the hoop quickly with that long reach.
15.
Thanks for the great interview, Dave.
28.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Murray against Paul. Here's Jokic. Drops in the layup for 2. Jokic has got his second bucket of the night.
And Jokic, I think he thought he was with his brothers, wrestling around in there and bullied his way to grab that rebound.
Bridges outside. Ayton finds Bridges. There's the drive. In the corner, Crowder with it. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Ball against Murray. Shot clock at 6. From down in the low post, it goes. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, there's a feeling sometimes, even at 6'3", when Murray gets to the interior, he plays a bit bigger.
Booker the pass to Bridges. From outside the arc. No good from Booker. The Nuggets trail by 14.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
And they're moving it up. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Barton on the wing. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
good idea to make Ayton earn it at the line because he's a menace in the paint. Don't let him get that shot off.
Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor. This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside for Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. Ayton dishes the ball from past the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Paul against Murray. Paul kicks to Bridges. Puts up a three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his third assist on the night.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down three, he can add it to the list.
And that one is good. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Booker looking around. Bridges outside. Three-pointer. Another three for Phoenix.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. There's the triple. Barton, no luck. Jokic against Booker. Here's Ayton. Another three for Phoenix.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 21-point lead to end the quarter.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter in at the three slot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Murray outside. Over Paul. Murray, good. And here is Paul. It's Crowder on the wing. Back to Paul. Fires the three. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still zero here in the second. And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Bridges for three. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And there's Porter on the assist by Barton. And it's 6 points for Michael Porter.
Not second guessing as Porter makes the right decision to score that time.
Paul passes to Crowder. Fires the three. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Puts it up. Murray finds Jokic. Back to Murray. For the three. Hits it from three-point range. Murray's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Here's Paul. Right wing. From deep three-point range, Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Suns leading by 20. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Booker the pass to Ayton. Paul dishes to Ayton. Back to Paul for 3. Harden with the rebound.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
For 3, Murray. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Ball against Murray. Paul with the ball from deep. And they get it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Suns.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Mikal Bridges.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Martin outside. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Gordon. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. 44 seconds left in the fourth. Crowder the pass to Paul. Shoots the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Suns lead by 20.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Now Ayton. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
We'd like to
Thank you.
Oh, he sure is. Good stuff there, Allie. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And it's Phoenix's ball. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Paul, and Gobert with a block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy, and if you don't, this could be the result.
And he gets it back. Second shot opportunity. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. To the inside. Here's Bridges. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Jay Crowder gets it. He's applying pressure on the offensive end, and he beats them with the pass.
Pass to O'Neal. Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Now here's Bridges. Back to Paul. He takes it in. Outside for Booker. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow. And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
The 3. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to start. The kick out to Paul. There's the drive. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Left side, Conley. Mitchell against Paul. Here's O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Conley. And the shot goes in.
You know what? Mike Conley is so crafty. Finding a way to take the bump and weave through the defense.
It's Bridges on the wing. Rebounded by the Jazz. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. Oh, flying high, throwing it down.
Not too many people play that game up there, but he does.
Woo! Now here's Paul. Booker for 3. The shot off that time.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The 3. The shot by Conley. No good.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
From the arc. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell against Paul. Nifty move. And a nice layup by Mitchell.
More than just a shooter, Donovan Mitchell is crafty at getting it done inside too.
Conley against Paul. The 3, Booker. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. The Jazz have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Outside Bogdanovich. Sends it home from 3-point land. Bogdanovich has got 5.
With unlimited range, Bogdanovich forces you to extend your defense.
Ball drives in. Can they get it? Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Paul with a steal. Crowder with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Booker. Bridges has got his second basket. 34 seconds left now in the first quarter. Gobert passes to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Booker. For three, O'Neal. And again, it's Utah with a three.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Bridges. Not enough on that one as it misses. And he's going for the oop here. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. There's the three. And that's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Jazz.
All right, Booker's coming out of the court.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Jazz.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
On the court right now for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
First team foul.
Booker against Mitchell. Paul passes to Ayton. Tries again.
One of the most impactful defenders in the game. Gobert's long arms put fear in the hearts of shooters.
Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Booker. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell against Paul. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Shoots over Paul. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Chris Paul.
Love how Gobert stays active inside, picking up fouls in the process.
And due to the coronavirus, many teams played with little to no fans for the entirety of last season, Smitty.
Yeah, B.A., I really felt for the players and fans. We definitely missed out. I never had to do it, but it has to be a huge adjustment, especially when you're playing at home.
For three, Booker. And the Jazz pushing it up now. The three from Mitchell. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Left side, Booker. Here's the three. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Right side, Booker. Crowder, a screen on Mitchell. For three, Booker. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Mitchell. Offensive board. The shot comes out. Oh, got a piece of it. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Ayton on the wing, Crowder. The drive by Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Bridges passes to Ayton. Goes back up. Crowder left side. Lets the three fly. O'Neal pulls it in. The Jazz have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. The shot by Conley, no good. The Suns have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Paul finds Ayton. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gobert's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, off that pick, Mike Conley, he's able to drive, shoot, and pass. That's what makes him a tough cover.
Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Bridges outside. Now Booker. 5 to shoot. Here's Ayton. It's blocked by Gobert. outside Mitchell. Gobert inside. He's against Ayton. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
Well, Phoenix is shooting a low 30% from the floor.
Coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for Georgetown.
Ball against Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
It's a Jazz ball.
Phoenix on D. Down by 12. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Bridges. And they're pushing it up. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
On the wing, Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. This one for three. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Crowder with a screen. Booker with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. So it'll be Devin Booker shooting. Bojan Bogdanovich picks one up.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Brooks developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
Conley on the attack. He's off on the layup.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And so that brings Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yes, defensively, what they've done, they funnel people his way and banking on his ability to intimidate.
Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point guard position. That's the group for Utah right now.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
The first one falls.
First team foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Cameron Payne.
And so he hits both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Oni, defended by Payne. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Oh, it cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Payne with the bucket.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
On the wing, Ingles. Back to Clarkson. Takes it inside, and the layup falls. Clarkson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Shamet. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Payne.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Right side Payne. Shot clock at 6. Šarić, the pass to Johnson for 3.
Credit Joe Ingles for how hard he plays, taking the challenge defensively.
The shot misses. So Phoenix will take it the other way. It's stolen by Clarkson. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Ingles. Pass to Whiteside. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Honey, defended by Payne. Clock at 6. Here's Honey. And he lobs it up top. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Amazing. Whiteside sort of floats through the air, and that pass was on the money.
Outside Payne. Pass to Saric. Now here's McGee. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. McGee's got his first 2 points.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Gay.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Clarkson passes to Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim.
Outside Payne. Outside Johnson. Tipped. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside Payne. 1:19 left in the third. And McGee with the stuff.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. To the paint. McGee with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. McGee's got his 3rd bucket of the night. 51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Clarkson for 3, and it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Oh, it's stolen by Gay, and the Jazz pushing it up now. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Flying high. Gay at one time had a 40-inch vertical.
McGee, a screen on Clarkson. Out to the wing. Saric with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Johnson passes to Saric. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Whiteside. Here's Honey, covered by Johnson. Now here's Ingles. Over Payne, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And it's going to go on Cameron Payne.
What we're seeing lately from Ingles, he's a two-way threat, has the size, length, and instincts to affect both ends of the floor.
And Ingles drops them both. Left side Payne. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz.
Your Jazz Dancer.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
Plays like that will make their comeback bid a real one.
Pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Booker. Oh, and here we go again. The Suns on the break. Paul for 3. Beyond the arc. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Paul. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Ball against Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Conley passes to Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night. Ball against Conley. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Paul can't get it to go. Utah leading. Here's O'Neal on the take to the middle. Outside for Mitchell. There's the triple. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Suns take it the other way.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. And Crowder with the jam.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Mitchell with the ball from outside the arc. Sinks the tray. And the Jazz lead by 9.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Crowder outside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And that one's good from Conley. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points.
Now here's Conley. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Jay Crowder. That's it.
It's so good to see Mike Conley out there. After all the injuries, I just love how the offense runs with him at the helm.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker, looking to end the run. Suns keep it alive. Paul passes to Bridges. Here's Ayton. Out to Bridges. Going inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. The Suns clear it.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Jazz.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And what a huge performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the Suns pushing it up now. Booker for 3. And it's Booker again missing. Conley against Booker. And here's Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. A clean win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForte.